I really think he's stuck there. Well, there you go. Anyone out there want to win this fight, just like run around until he glitches out. Left trigger is shoot, right trigger is shoot. Left bracket is go nuts with a fucking whatever that is. Semi-automatic. I'm back. I'm just waiting for this clip to end. I kind of want to get back into that game. Because I really enjoyed that game. Okay, I'm back with coffee. Let's continue our interrogation of a witch. Thank you.
You never saw my father again after the excavation?
There's a lot of questions.
No, I always assumed he just went home.
I have snacks and I don't know which ones to open.
Samuel Bryden and my father.
From memory, it were just the two of them.
I have snack choices. I've got these. Don't think both of these are going to be rather Aussie. These here, they're like packet chips shaped like hot chips. And Nobby's pork. You know, to go with his nuts.
What do you think my father meant by binding magic?
I've no idea.
Might go with the
he
pork.
Didn't explain more, and I didn't wish to pry.
This just doesn't sound like my father at
I
all.
bought all this healthy
You'll have to
food,
ask him yourself.
and the moment I'm streaming,
I'm afraid my father has been
so much for the
incapacitated
healthy
since I was a
food.
child.
Like,
He cannot speak nor move.
Terrible. Oh, I'm sorry.
You said that the flora here could cure almost any ill.
Almost, my dear. But your father's affliction sounds beyond my abilities.
The landlord of the Plough and Furrow told me about a folk tale associated with Hobbs Barrow. Something about a goblin. Are you familiar with it?
No doubt
cracklings.
there is such a tale.
I'm
Name
trying
any
to.
beastie you can think of, and someone round here will have a story about it.
Hopefully,
My
it's
thoughts
probably
precisely.
green screening.
Charles Bryden mentioned there was a third man involved in the excavation.
I think other
That's
countries
so.
have something
You best
similar to
ask him
these,
about
but they
it.
call them
He knows more
rinds.
than I do.
Can you tell me anything about Leonard Shoulder?
I know of him, as is the nature of such a small town. I also know
Care
he
to share any
invited you
information?
Little escapes you, Miss Walker.
here. So they say. My path rarely crosses with his. Let's put it that way. But he's a nice
Oh,
enough
okay.
fellow.
I see. Do you know Lord Panswick?
I know his labourers make a mess of these woods, the brutes. The man himself hasn't graced me with his presence.
You've never met him?
Not since he were
Oh.
a wee lad.
Wait. I'm going to Google the Spanish term. And I don't think I'm going to try and say that. Chicharrones? Chicharrones? Yeah, that does sound similar. Does sound similar. Oh, yours get like fancy shapes and shit. I know some countries just call it pork rinds. Because I've seen these. They're a very handy snack. I do kind of wonder with them though, like, what happens to the rest of the pig? The Nobbies ones have flavorings. There should be flavorings. The spicy barbecue is pretty good. Oh. Well, they only gave me one flavoring there. There's a Korean one. Yeah. I think that's the other one I've tried is the Korean ones. Because there's one that comes in a tub like that. I don't know that Oots brand. But there's one that comes in a tub like that. But they're all pretty much the same concept, like...
A maid brought him to me with a sore stomach. It were all the rich food they were feeding
It's
him.
the best bit
Now
of the
more.
pork roast.
Thank you for your
In a
help,
bag.
Ms.
What's
Walker.
not to love? Can I stir some berries?
What are those berries you're picking?
An ancient breed, no good for eating. However, they do have some medicinal qualities.
Can I have some?
see. What are those berries you're picking?
An ancient, however,
I see. I can't think of anything.
I want some berries.
I shouldn't enter
There's
Miss
nothing else we can do. Oh,
Yes.
remember what I told you when we first met? You're better off waiting for the next train back to the city.
Why?
Something terrible happened to Samuel Bryden in that barrow. Whatever they found down there, I'd wager it got to your father too. Tell me
True.
you won't disturb Hobbs Barrow.
I can't make that promise, Mildred.
Can't say I didn't warn you. There is something unnatural about that place.
We must seek to understand the world by rational means, Ms. Walker. One
Oh,
cannot
God.
abandon reason.
she's still determined with the rational shit. Oh, no, 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 not another flashback.
Thomasina! Thomasina, come here this instant.
I'm playing with Josephine.
She can wait. This is very important.
Mum sounds emotional.
I'll be back soon. Hello.
Okay.
What is it, Mummy?
It's your father.
Daddy's home?
No, my dear. I must go to Bakewell with haste. Miss Bowes will look after you whilst I'm gone. Is that clear?
Where's Daddy?
He's had an accident.
What happened?
He's come off his horse.
Silly Daddy. Will he be all right?
Of course.
That's
he
some
will be
peak level
fine.
lying there.
Your father is as strong as an ox, but I need to go collect him, all right?
He came off a
Can't I
horse?
come too?
No, dear. Miss Bowes will look after you.
But I
Why would
want
you
to
lie about
come.
that?
Go pick up your dolls, then come inside, all right?
Yes, Mummy. Josephine, it's time to go inside.
Alright. She said dolls, plural. Oh,
Where did
okay.
Mommy go?
She vanished quickly. I've got a lot of things, don't I? And no idea what to do with any of them. What is she doing?
I helped him then, and I can help him again.
Is she just randomly spacing out? What the fuck was that? That was some random shit.
Arthur, you won't believe it. The journal belongs to my father. He was here in Bewley.
She's not like surprised about the random
Arthur?
hallucination moment?
Hello?
Because I'd be pretty fucking surprised about that.
I'm trying to remember something.
What is it?
Well, if he
Not
knew.
Sure. Something in the woods. It will come back to me. You say your father were in Bewley?
Yes, Mildred said that he helped Samuel Bryden excavate Hobbs Barrow 25
Does Arthur have a
years
face?
Well, I'll be. Let's talk about it tonight at the plough.
Oh, okay.
Ago. Arthur, I must tell you about the dream I had. I was at Hobbs Barrow and there was a creature. It told me it saved my father from something inside and that I would find proof of this in the morning. Sure enough, when I awoke, the journal was in my room. Mildred confirmed the journal belonged to my father. The creature told me it could help my father again. I mean, it was merely a dream. I don't know what to think anymore. Arthur?
He's
Arthur, are you
spaced out.
listening?
He's not listening.
Fine then, we'll talk later. I hope you piece together your memories.
What if we try and go back to the witch? Now we had that weird hallucination. Okay. That was odd.
There's nothing else I wish.
Okay. That's a no. Arthur's gone. Oh, he's new. Oh, for fucks. No, no, no. Can we not?
Hello, dear.
Good day.
We're not. Oh, it listened to me.
The water is icy cold.
We must be able to access the water at some point for some reason. Hello, random man.
I believe we've met.
We have?
Miss Thomasina Bateman, the famous antiquarian.
My reputation precedes me.
I can assure you it does.
And you are?
It does.
James,
Are you a painter?
you see this beck before you? Look at the water. See how it tumbles and falls.
I've never heard the
I
word
seek
Beck before in my
one
life
spot on
for
which my
anybody
eyes
other
can
than,
rest.
like,
Be it a
somebody
stone,
whose name
a
is
small
Rebecca.
corner of the current. I meet it with my gaze, and out of the tumbling and falling, a new land rises. I see a new world.
You certainly have the eloquence of an artist. What are you painting?
A new world.
Quite the ambition.
Indeed.
Can we
my
see it?
ambition knows no bounds.
Can I see it?
Not yet.
Oh,
It's not finished.
damn it.
Such a world is not complete without you in it.
You flatter me, James.
What the fuck
Nonsense.
sleazy line was
Will
that?
you let me paint you?
Why not?
Magnificent. You shall be the shining star of my new world.
I don't really have the time now, though. Perhaps later?
Don't fret, my dear. When the time comes, I shall call on thee.
Capital. What do you make of this stone?
It looks antique. You might want to keep a hold of it.
Do you know of Hobbs Barrow?
I'd like to know more about you, Thomasina. What time do you like to rise in the morning? How do you like your tea? What makes you happy?
This is some creepy shit. My instincts is like lie. My gamer instincts are like do the flirting thing. Alright.
Well, I like to rise early and watch the sunrise.
With your husband, I'm sure.
No, I'm currently unentangled.
Such a view should be shared with at least a lover.
Do you deem yourself fit for this position?
He seems to.
Indubitably. But do go on.
Indubitably.
How do you like your tea?
Hot. with just a splash of milk.
No sugar, of course.
No sugar.
It rots the teeth. Your smile is as dazzling as...
Who the hell has white tea without sugar? If you've got the milk in, you must have the sugar. There's like a law or something somewhere.
the Himalayan snow.
Oh, James.
And finally, what makes you happy?
Spending time with my father.
I should like to meet him.
Perhaps you will. And you, James? I propose the same queries to you.
All in good time. My truths will surround you in good time.
If you don't want the sugar, you get the green tea.
Do you know Leonard Shoulder?
A man of Bewley?
Yes.
I care not for the men of Bewley. Only for the visitors.
Not creepy at all.
What do you know of Lord Panswick?
A fine gentleman. Now that is someone who commands respect.
Do you know him personally?
No, I
Have no
don't
pegs
think
on my
anyone
table.
can really claim that. But what a tiring
And
subject.
belatedly realizing
Shall we
the
discuss
problem.
Something a little more exciting?
Goodbye.
See you soon, my dear.
He's done.
Good day, James.
My dear.
How is your painting coming along?
Quite well, but it needs more work. I'm aching to show you, but I must restrain myself.
Goodbye.
See you soon, my dear.
He's definitely creepy.
The delicate flowers smell rather sweet.
Oh well, better leave him there then, since, like, you don't like sugar. She's still not gonna do this door, is she?
It's locked.
Wait, I have this random key from somewhere.
I'm not sure what that would achieve.
There's nothing else in here. Where's that cake lady? Oh no, the cakes are gone.
Hello?
We saw that girl before.
William Pax Modest.
Where'd she go?
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Did you see a young girl with blonde hair pass by here?
No, lass. Here you are. Are you Thomasina Bateman?
I.
That's my name.
How marvellous. It's me, Leonard Shoulder.
Heavens. I'd given up on finding you.
Please take a seat, Miss Bateman.
Ha ha ha.
We have much to discuss.
We finally found him.
You've proven to be quite the enigma, Mr. Shoulder.
It
I'm
only took like
mortified.
2-3 streams.
I offer you 1,000 apologies. You see, I've been bound to my bed these past few days with a terrible fever.
How dreadful. I take it you're feeling better now?
Aye. I were on me way to find you when I stopped here to catch me breath. I've not much go in me
The
these
knock
days.
crow was landed outside of my
Sorry to
window
hear
again.
that.
I were worried you'd have given up on me and left town.
I had no idea what had become of you, Mr. Shoulder. I spent a good amount of time pounding on your front door.
I'm embarrassed. I really am. I've been doing my best to sleep through the fever. I am so very sorry. Please
We have this
accept me
bird. It
apology,
fully
Miss
looks like a
Bateman.
crow, but its eyes are
Mr.
red.
Shoulder, I've come all this way.
It
Let
seems
us
to be
speak of
called
the
a
business at hand.
white-winged
Marvelous.
off or toff, but
Just
I never
learned
see
that my
any
father was
white
part of
wings
a
on it
previous
ever at all,
excavation of
whether
Hobbs
it's
Barrow
flying or
some
not.
25
There's
years
no
ago.
white.
Why didn't you mention this in your letter?
It's all just only black.
Where did you hear that?
I have my means.
I swear.
But it has
Miss
the red
Bateman,
eyes.
I had no idea.
I take it you will also deny delivering me my father's journal?
I'm confused. What journal?
My father's journal was slipped under my door at the Plough and Furrow.
Well, he don't
It
know
wasn't
about
you
it.
who did this?
I've been bound to me bed, lass.
Yeah, he did just say
An
that.
extraordinary coincidence. You are following in your father's footsteps.
It would seem so, Mr. Shoulder.
Oof. Yeah, just quick, the bird that landed outside of my window. I think somewhere it said chuff. But see how it's meant to have white when it opens its wings? I've never seen one with the white. They're all just only black. But they have those red eyes. But I'm pretty sure the ones in my yard look bigger than these are meant to too, so I don't know. Maybe it's a new kind of bird. But whether it's flying or just sitting like that, I've never seen any white at all. Just pure black with these red eyes. But the beak seems longer as well. Like, these seem to have a small beak. But maybe that's just photography perception, you know? We also get these. So maybe it's the male one of these that I'm seeing. Because I know we get the female one. The tanned one. So maybe all I'm seeing is the male one of these. They got a real pretty song. This would make more sense, actually. What the fuck is this? What is that? The channel-bill cuckoo and eastern cole are both birds that can be found in Queensland. I just want to know about this one. So this does show up here. Show me the little distribution mappy thing. I want to know the distribution map. We found a whole new bird. I'm particularly like ADHD or something today, aren't I? Oh, wow. They're everywhere. So, anyway, it could be any number of fucking birds. Sometimes I think I'm seeing this. The cole. You see, that gets labeled as a cuckoo as well. Channel-bill cuckoo and coles. They have a real pretty song. Anyway, back to the game.
Why did you invite me to excavate Hobbs Barrow?
Sorry, I have no focus. It's been for the past few weeks. I am sorry.
Told me all sorts of stories about it when I were a wee fellow. Stories that some folk around here take a little too seriously, especially after those lads entered the barrow a while back.
How did you know about me?
I saw your interview in the Bakewell Times. A young lady travelling about the land, digging up barrows. Perfect for the job.
But why do you wish to excavate the barrow?
I want to see what those lads found in there. My curiosity has grown over the years, and now it is time for the mystery to be solved.
I must say I am rather eager to find out what's in there myself. I've managed to find Hobbs Barrow, but Mr. Bryden is yet to give me permission to excavate.
Is that so? Keep trying. You'll relent eventually.
Perhaps you
You
could
said
have a
you
word
would
with
sort
him.
that shit out.
No.
Asshole.
A young lass such as yourself has a better chance of changing his mind than a shaky old goat like me.
He said, he promised
You
us
told
he
me
would
in
sort
your
that
letter
shit
there
out.
would be no issue gaining access to the
Yes,
barrow.
yes, thank you.
I didn't foresee any when I wrote to you. I'm sorry this has been more complicated than anticipated. Don't give up yet, Miss Bateman. Keep trying with Mr. Bryden.
Did you know my father?
I don't believe so. What's his name?
William Bateman. He was in Bewley for at least a few days, from my understanding.
I'm sorry, lass. The name doesn't ring a bell.
I find this
Are you
suspicious.
sure you had no idea of my father's involvement in the previous excavation?
I'm quite sure. A most fascinating coincidence, but nothing more than that.
I'm starting to wonder if it's more than mere coincidence, Mr. Shoulder.
Miss Bateman, I did not take you for a credulous individual.
I'm none of the sort. What can you tell me about the previous excavation of Hobbs Barrow?
Oh, it were 25